Hello, hello, and welcome to Friday Flexes with me, Tracy Forsyth. I'm the host of Yoga in the Boardroom, which is all about teaching you how to use yoga techniques at work to help not only your physical and mental well-being, but also like your confidence in terms of posture and personal impact and how to manage stress through breathing. Everything to do with how to really perform well at work. So it's Friday. I do a regular session on Friday to help you wind down from the week. It's normally the time where my neck is literally all like concrete. My shoulders are tight. My back needs a good stretch out because I've been hunched over my laptop or my smartphone. So if this is you, then you are in the right place. Just to say, if those of you saw my post earlier today with Fiver, my dog, he is actually sleeping. Hang on, there. And my other one, Purdy, is sleeping there. So they are not going to be doing downward facing dog today. They are going to be sleeping. All right, so let's get started. Let us take just a few deep breaths. So inhale, and then just sigh it all out. Inhale, sigh it all out. One more time. Inhale, exhale, sigh it all out. And I read a really interesting thing the other day is that the reason that we sigh, or one of the physiological reasons that we sigh, is that some of those little alveoli, you know, like those little the little air sacs in our lungs get stuck or deflated. And so sighing helps to kind of reinflate them. So sighing is really good for you in lots of different ways. And that kind of sighing is just like letting it all go. Let it go, as they say in Frozen. All right, so let's just start by doing some neck exercises, because that is the bit that really gets me every single week. So sit up nice and tall in your seat. And we're just going to imagine that we are being pulled by a thread through our crown of our head, just really, really nice and straight. So the neck is a nice extension of the spine. And then just simply turn from side to side. So inhale, find some height, and then exhale, turn to the side. Can you feel that stretch down the side? Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the side. We're going to do 3 of these. So one more. Back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. And back to center. I think that's 3. All right, so now down. So here, so still sitting up nice and tall, you're going to let your chin drop down to your chest and let it hang there. Can you feel those deep neck muscles at the back and the tops of your shoulders just stretch? So much tension we hold there, don't we? The neck muscles, the shoulder muscles, we put such strain on them by being on our phones all the time. Tech neck, it's called. So just let your neck hang, your head hang, and let gravity do its thing, stretching out the back of the neck. When you're ready, just slowly come up. No sudden movements, as they say. All right, and then we're now going to go just tilt it side to side. So inhale, really find that height. And then exhale, tilt over to the side. That is always a killer for me. Always down the sides of the neck. Really, really need stretching out. Inhale up. Exhale over to the side. Inhale up. Exhale over. You might be able to go a little bit deeper this time. Inhale up. Really always trying to find that height. And exhale over. One more time on each side. Inhale up and exhale over. All right, and inhale up. So this time we're just going to look up at the sky. So sitting up nice and tall, and just engage your tummy a bit, just to help your stability. All right, so inhale, turn to look up. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can always put your hands behind your head just to cradle your head a bit. Whatever works. So stretch, and actually it's sort of like stretching out the chin as well. first of our little back bends. It's actually a back bend if you have your hands up like this, gazing at the ceiling. And then come back. And we're going to do one more chin to chest. So inhale, really find that height, and then exhale, chin to chest. And this time we're going to roll up from side to side. So inhale, keep that chin against the chest, but roll it up your chest so that you're gazing over your shoulder. Exhale, roll it down. Roll it, inhale, roll it all the way up the other way. Gaze over that shoulder. Exhale, down we go. Inhale, up we go the other side. And then one more time, down we go to the center. Inhaling up to the side. And then you can return to center either by chin to chest and then up to the center. We're just going to do some tilts just to create a little bit more of a stretch there. So bring one hand over and sort of just flutter on your ear. You can apply as much pressure as you want. What we're going to do is sit up nice and straight and then tilt over. Now just really be careful. Don't yank your neck or anything. If you want to add a little bit more, just take that hand out, and I'm just trying to make sure you can see it. Push through the palm of your hand, the heel of your hand, heel of your palm even, just to create a deeper stretch. So inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Okay, gently, gently come up and then over to the other side. So hand over on your ear, sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale over. If you want to do more, so put that other hand out and push through that palm of your hand. That's it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. And release gently. Okay. So now let's just do some shoulders. So rolling those shoulders back. When we're on our computers for such a long time, the pec muscles here get tighter and tighter and just tend to make everything curl over. So we really got to really stretch them out and back. So just keep doing this, rolling, keeping getting some mobility into those shoulders. All right, inhale, your arms go up behind your head. We're going to do some seated cat-cow. So this is a beginning of a little bit of a gentle back bend. So here, push your head back into your palms. Make sure you're not jutting your head forward. So on the inhale, you're going to really reach up with your chest and lean back, arching your back. So if you're on the ground, it would be cat-cow for those yogis amongst you. Exhale, curl it forward, really curl. See if your elbow points can touch. Inhale, rise up and open up, gaze at the ceiling, arch the back, and then over we go. Curl it over. If it feels nice, you can just apply a little bit of pressure to your head to stretch out the back of that neck. So one more time. Open it up, elbows almost as if you want them to touch the back of the room. And then exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale and up you come. Next one, my beloved eagle arms. So arms out in a T, cross them over at the elbows. Bottom hand comes up vertically. The other hand wraps around. And if you're already feeling a stretch here, then stay here. If you can't do this because of all our anatomy is different, so if you can't do it, just put your elbows together. If this is not enough for you, if you're not feeling a deep stretch in between your shoulder blades, then just raise up your elbows and push the hands away from your face. I really feel that, so I hope you do too. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And release. Shake it out. We're going to do it on the other side. Just shimmy a bit, just to loosen it up. All right, so arms out and then cross over the other way. So the other hand goes up, the other arm wraps around. Okay, and you might be tight. I always find the second side tighter. So here we go. Raise those elbows, push those hands away from the face if you want more. Just move them out of the way so I can see you. Well, I can't see you, but anyway, so you can see me. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Oh, I love that one. I think you could just do that a few times of the day just to really just loosen up down in between that bit. Okay, so next one, let's do some twists. So twists are really good for lots and lots of reasons. One, they sort of stretch and strengthen the deep muscles around your spine. And also they just give everything, all your guts and internal organs, just a bit of a gentle squeeze in terms of compression, which helps push anything that shouldn't be there out or that needs help moving along and bring in the new. So out with the old, in with the new. So very simple one first. Let me just adjust this one. So I've got my table in front of me. Just find your middle line, use this as a little clamp, and then clamp on to the front of the table. Inhale the other arm up and over and let it come and rest on your chair. Grab onto the chair. So you're already doing a twist, really. Inhale, find that height through the crown of your head. Raise your eyebrows if it helps. It always seems to help me. And then exhale, twist to the side. So holding on with the chair and the table. So every inhale, really try and make a conscious effort to find some more height, because the more height you have, the more you can twist on the exhale. One more time. Inhale up, exhale, twist. And release. Other side. So find your middle line, get your little clamp it onto the table. Inhale, the top arm goes up and open, really opening up that chest. Hook it onto your chair, any which way. Inhale, find that height. Exhale, twist. Inhale, find that height. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, find that height. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. All right, lovely. Okay, so another chair twist that I like that also incorporates the legs, because actually when we're sitting down, our hamstrings can get so tight, can't they? So here, if it's comfortable for you, bring your ankle on top of your other knee. There we are. Now just come and sit really straight up. It's almost like seated pigeon pose. So if we've got any runners or cyclists among you, I'm sure you will already do this stretch, but it really stretches out underneath here and opens up the hips. So just come and sit really as tall as you can here. And then when we're ready, we're going to place the opposite hand on the outside of the knee. Inhale, that top arm goes up and over again, round to the back. And then, you know what's coming next. We are finding height. And then on the exhale, we are twisting, using pressure against our knee, holding onto the chair. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist, and release. And whilst we're here, whilst we've got that knee there, by the way, if this is causing your knee pain, please don't push into pain. We all know the difference between a nice stretch and something that just doesn't feel good. So if it doesn't feel good for you, don't do that. You can still do that one with both knees on the ground. Just go like that. If you are all right with this pigeon pose, what I want you to do is just come and sit with a really nice straight back. Just make sure you're sitting on both your sit bones. evenly. And then we're just going to lead with the chest forward. So straight back, lean forward. Feel that stretch in your glute and your hamstring. Is it the hamstrings? It's like the outside. Yeah, I think it is glute. Just lean forward as far as you can, maintaining a straight back. So wherever you get to, whether it's hanging onto the table, whether you can swan dive all the way down, whatever it is, it's really to kind of like release some tension in those hips, the bottom, the thighs, because we've been sitting a lot of time. If you've been at your desk, you've probably been sitting, unless you've got one of those standing desks. I'd be interested to know whether they work. If anybody's got a standing desk, I'd really maybe like to try it sometime. Okay, so and up we go again. And then let's switch over. So ankle on the other knee. Sitting up nice and straight. I mean, even just this, I think you can obviously just sit like this on a Zoom or sit like this during the day. So I do encourage you to do it, to sit like this, just to keep those hips mobile and stretched open. Okay, so let's not forget the twist. So opposite hand on the outside of the knee. Inhale, the arms go up and over. And find that height. Exhale, twist. Find that height. Exhale, twist. Find that height. And exhale, twist. Sometimes I just want to hang out here, and you can. Obviously, you can do whatever you want. All right, then here, we're going to go forward. So just get yourself nice and secure on your derriere, and then roll your shoulders back, leading with the chest. Forward, 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 forward. Your neck is, remember, an extension of your spine. So just don't be turning your chin up like that. Just look down. Go to a point where you can maintain an elongated spine. Really feel that stretch. And you probably might feel sort of like a broadening in your lower back because your knee is turned out. So it often does help the lower back if you've got stiff lower back. Okay, let's just hang out here a bit longer. Hope you're all doing well. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Okay, so I think I'm going to do like in honor of my dogs who are sleeping, I'm going to do the table downward facing dog. So, actually, because so many of us work at home now, it's quite easy actually to get down on the floor and do a downward facing dog. When I'm teaching this in corporate offices and stuff, obviously you can't do that. So I teach this alternative version, which is to use your table. So make sure your table is not on wheels. That's all I ask you. So if you stand up, move your chair away, and then I like to come and stand about a leg distance away, because we're going to bend. I can never get out of the way of these graphics. There we go. Come to stand about a leg distance away from the table, and then bend your knees, and then flip over from the hips, stretching out and holding on to the table. Now make sure the table is secure, please. I don't want you to be like zooming off. And when you're here, you bend your elbows out and then wrap them underneath and then pull back. So hold onto the table tightly. Pull back as much as you like to stretch out that back, and give your bottom a bit of a wiggle, sort of elongating either side. Just do what feels good here. Just stretch it out. Feel that nice stretch. If you're feeling it in the hamstrings already, then brilliant. I mean, it's not a perfect replica of a downward facing dog because you're not stretching your calf muscles, but if you bend your knees slightly and then tilt your sit bones up to the sky, it really, really increases that stretch down the hamstrings. But you know what? I'll just do a little calf stretch after this as well. So if you feel comfortable with this, you can just let your head and neck hang down. Just let it go. And that kind of stretches out the back of the neck as well. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So bend your knees and then just roll up your back, roll through your spine until you come to a standing position. All right, readjust yourself, roll your shoulders back. And in order to do that calf stretch, it's very, very simple. I mean, just lean on your desk. I mean, you're not going to be able to see my calves, I don't think. But basically, you're going to like just put one leg in front of you and push back on that calf. So how best to show you? Sort of like, it's like that. Imagine my toe is on the ground. So just stretching out that back calf. I need a different kind of format. I need the vertical format. But anyway, I hope you're understanding what I'm doing. I'm stretching out my calf. Just stretch it out. Does it need stretching? Mine does this week. And the other one. There we go. And we're just going to finish off with, actually, I'm going to show you the wall stretch as well, just to do another one in terms of, it's like a back bend that can be as gentle or as deep as you like. All right, so find a bit of wall. I'm going to use this one over here. My head is going to be obscured probably. All right, so come to stand about an arm's distance away, and then bend the knees, and lean forward from the hips, but creep your hands up the wall as far as they'll go. Now here, if you just go in between your arms, you're already in a nice sort of chest opening back bend. If this feels good, or you want more of it, you can go until you rest your forehead on the actual wall. There we go. And if you want to intensify it, you just slide down the wall a bit. Really, really good shoulder opener, gentle back bend. Take it easy, bend your knees if you need to. And then if you really want to intensify it, you can look up and put your chin on the wall. It's not so easy to talk. So I'm just hovering my chin off that. All right, really, really stretching it out. And when you want to come out of that, just come very, very gently out of it. So we just finish off with a little standing sequence. So stand hip distance apart, interlace the fingers, push them really far down. So shoulders back, but fingers down. Inhale, they go up and overhead. Exhale, lean over to the side. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale, flip your hands so they're facing you. Form a sort of round shape, and then push your palms forward, rounding the upper back and letting the head fall between the arms. Really sort of stretching out those shoulder blades and the back of your neck. Inhale, come up. Let's twist to the side. Over we go. And back. The other way. And back. And then here, clasp your hands behind your back. Or if you can't quite reach, just grab a pair of socks or a lens cloth and hold on to either side. Here, roll your shoulders back, push your hands down. And there's varying degrees of this. So you raise your hands up away from your bottom. And then if you want more, you can bend your knees, flip over from the hips and go all the way over. And then just sigh it out. Inhale. Sigh it out. Inhale. And sigh it out. All right, and when you're ready, just bend your elbows, release your hands, let your hands drop down to the floor. Hold on to the elbows with the opposite hand. Sway from side to side.
in your ragdoll position. Nod your head yes, shake your head no, just to loosen that neck. And then let your hands go, let them, the arms hang down like little zombie arms. Roll up very, very, very gently, noticing if you've got any residual tension in your back. Hopefully some of that has gone. Hopefully a lot of it has gone. And then when you get up to the top, just really, really roll those shoulders back. Shine the palms forward. We're going to pulse our thumbs to the back of the room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there and really notice how just doing that simple movement of palms forward but thumbs back really opens up this bit and counterbalances all that work we've been doing on computers and phones. And see whether you can just lock in that chest position, but then just relax your arms. So get into the habit of doing that and standing like that, because when you stand like that, you're nice and broad and open. And if you're at the office and you want to present well and want to seem confident, even if you're not feeling confident, that's just a really simple thing that you can do, is open that up, stand tall, and stand no matter what your size. You don't have to be tall, but stand to your fullest height and your broadest width, and then just you get used to it. All right, next week I'm going to have a special guest with me. I'm very excited. It's somebody that I trained, did my yoga teacher training with, who's now a masseuse. And she's going to be showing us how to massage ourselves as well as do some nifty moves. So please do join me for that. All right, but for the time being, I wish you very well and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. How do